Why is my Spotify going? Bramp. Pretty Bramp. Brampsy Bramp Brampinson. That made no sense. Para, Hydra, Anima, Electro, Dendra, Prayer. Yeah. Wait until 2 days later. No. Head to the agreed location. Because we agree. I get it. I'm not a good hunter. Oh. Give me that flower. We're going hunting. No, we're not. Oh, I knew this self at waypoint would one day come in handy. I still don't understand why Furzan is not part of the ruin exploration, but sure. A fox?
Looking at the map, we should be getting close. Speaking of which,
Alright,
the closer we get, the more Paimon's heart feels like it's beating out of her chest.
Must be Vegeta's excitement.
Yeah, sure, that's it. Oh look, it's Tainari and the others. Everyone's here bright and early.
Must have stood out last night.
The desert's a pretty harsh environment. Better to travel at night and beat the heat.
We can teleport.
Hey everyone, we're here.
Ha, right on time.
Like the desert's treating
You
you
don't need
okay
to
so
worry
far.
about me. It's not too hot yet, and I'm properly hydrated.
Mm.
All right, we're just waiting on the 2 people Miss Layla mentioned, and then we'll be set.
What about
He's
Didra?
staying behind. If we don't make it back after a certain time, he'll be in charge of rescue operations.
Huh.
You can count on me.
Nice. You thought of everything.
Oh,
Wait, what
and
2 people?
Cyrus said he'll be in Aru village, so he's also available if we need help.
Makes sense.
Amazing. Having people to watch our back is making Paimon a lot less nervous.
Did you get enough sleep, Layla?
Yeah, I did. After hearing about what happened, my advisor gave me some time off to rest. So, my studies are on hold for now.
What were your character makes you
Does your
think?
advisor
Her
know you're
advisor's
back in the
actually
desert
pretty
to
kind.
investigate? Yes, but I was only allowed to come after I mentioned that General Mahamatra would be there too.
Makes sense.
Quite the reputation you've got there, Sino. Something wrong? You haven't said a word this whole time. Are you in a bad mood or something?
No.
No.
Being skilled with words also means being a good listener.
Oh, Hatham! Kaveh!
That was a pun, that wasn't like.
Darn it. I was just setting up a brilliant...
Yeah. I'm sure you'll find another chance. The important thing is, our scribe and our renowned architect are here at last.
But wait, why am I...
That just means your level of fame is even greater.
Lowly scribe? Please. All those strings you pulled to get those new
What
books
in
in
the
the House
gay-
of Dana?
Yeah, my
What you
Borrowing. Anyone with an employee ID can do it.
Borrowing.
Yeah. The House of Dana bends over backwards for just anyone, does it?
Send a report to Lesser Lord Kusanali then. Let her know someone at the Academia is abusing their position.
Hey! I never said...
Impressive verbal sparring, as always. Oh, hello to you too, Marak. Well, looks like your assistant is raring to go, Kaveh. So, I say we get this show on the road. No sense delaying the inevitable.
Let me scout ahead.
No need. We're in this together, remember? Sure. This is the entrance, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Then, if we're all set, let's get moving.
Let me be important, Cephas. Send me down. There's a recommended element, so I doubt they're required.
Paimon's mouth is full of sand! So that's what falling into quicksand feels like?
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink into it. We fell through it. Into this place.
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you problem, Paimon.
Haha, very fun. Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with...
This was kind of familiar. Wait. A minute. Never. What's the room here and scared? Let's keep going. Oh. Oh. Big two buildings. Big two horrifying buildings. Alexa, shut up.
Whoa, there are monsters here? Sure didn't say anything about that.
Probably means he didn't run into any. Because we're just unlucky.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
It'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck, and we'll be golden.
Okay, buddy.
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Oh yeah, because Layla. What a top. Waiting to be able Layla. And there it is. But the door is shut. And that's means we out of energy. It's redisabled. It always means one doesn't trap.
Well, that
Be
goes
careful.
without saying.
Love everyone.
Fair point. There's just one problem, though. The only way forward is through that door.
Ooh, is it time to hunt for a key? Paimon loves it. Don't worry. Wait up.
Okay, Paimon.
Marak, wait!
Suck with free thinkers. That's a dual blade.
Marak seems interested in these jars. Go smash them.
Ah, well, we would hate for you to have to lift a finger, Your Highness.
What's this? Oh, it's a way opening key.
Marak, this isn't really your old home, is it?
No idea what that means.
So, mechanical life forms do have the capacity to miss home. A novel discovery.
I already knew this.
Leading the way. We should be safe, right?
I'll open the door. Stay on your guard.
Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Thanks, Marak.
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase.
Don't worry, Paimon. Even though you miss useless, you're stuck with me.
Aw, thanks. Hey, wait. What do you mean, useless?
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. I'll take that as a win. That said,
Why were you looking at
There
Layla?
are 3 doors here.
So, we split up. Divide and conquer. Otherwise, this whole thing is in ruins. No pun intended on that last part. I swear.
Yeah, that might be our best option.
But we need to mark our paths.
good idea. And the minute things go south, we go back the way we came.
Ooh, this is getting exciting! So, who's teaming up with who?
What do you think?
Calls dibs on the traveler!
We're taking Layla with us. Right, Marak was a popular pick, but ultimately decided that Marak should go, or rather lead Kaveh's team. One second. Alright.
Well, this takes me back. Last time we were in the desert together, the two of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh? Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place. And we'll have ourselves another thrilling... duel.
is huge. I can't even imagine what it's used for.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of stone slab.
Huh. There's a pattern on this, but it's hard to make out with all the dust.
We in the moon.
Look! The shape seems to match the markings on the ground over there.
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other 3 broken slabs.
Let's
That
search
makes
the
sense.
area, but be careful where you step.
Ooh, got one. Ouch, but watch out. The edges are kind of sharp.
Got the third piece. We just need one more. Huh. Look, a cat. Could it be the same one Jer mentioned?
I don't think we need to worry about startling him.
Yeah. If anything, it seems like he wants us to follow.
Huh. Wait, is this just my itinerary? Yeah, this is just my itinerary. You know, we have Trio C first, but this is just my itinerary, okay. Hello, cat. Oh. That's not how you do that.
Oh, he led us to the last piece. Who's a good kitty?
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his tomatoes, then.
Alright, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of all this dust.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting.
Just activate the mechanism.
Huh. It worked. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Not true. And the looks fall short. My hat is much better looking.
Wow.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plants.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These 3 figures look a lot like the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
That's right. These are our colleagues.
Our what now?
You sure about that?
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is, these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Records say he was the deputy king of the desert sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder if that ever got his goat. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Huh?
Okay, that was a good one.
Wait, really? I've got so much more where that came from.
Where were we? This is Sopik, the Crocodile King, captain of captains. As the name suggests, he was a valiant commander and had dominion over all weapons of war. And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth, scribe of scribes.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost as good as me at memorizing cards.
A scribe. Did he manage archives then? Like Alhaitham?
Wait, that's all Alhaitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe was such a cushy job.
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does seem like he has a lot of free time.
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities than that. The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man then.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these...
Maybe because the 3 of them were extra close?
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorative stone slab too.
Or we could just take a picture. It would serve the same purpose. Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there's writing carved into the corner?
Huh. There is. And it's in the ancient desert script too.
How many
Looks
moons
like
are
the
there
Ibis
in
King
the
left you
sky?
some homework.
Give me a sec. The ministers are unvirtuous. The scribes unwise. The captains unworthy. My end is not humanity's end. Hereby bestow upon you all a far side of eternity. Wait, so they went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it also be an inescapable prison?
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't pleased with these 3. This gift he bestowed upon them seems more like a punishment. Such is the power of a king, I suppose.
Which means the goat's the one who got in the end.
Huh. Yep, not as good the second time.
What? Impossible.
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here.
Yes, no time to waste.
Well, a little early in a different part of ruins. And we gotta go to. We gotta go, bro. Oh. Limpo.
Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think of a comeback, I'll let you know. Oh, Marak stopped. What is it?
Looks like...
Let's get it out then. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good job, Marak.
Let's take a look.
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over there?
In that case, there must be other pieces.
All right, and let's look around. Hey! Why are you...
I thought Marak was helping.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the work?
No,
Exactly.
but I can.
You... I...
See?
It's all coming back to me. How
We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll work on this piece. You take care of the...
How do I get back up?
Found one! Good teamwork. Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove. But we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Ah.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create... Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I...
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front. Sight clear. Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look. There's writing, too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he sought. But the fragile crown was shattered by lies in the end. Here I leave the name. Gudar's.
Oh, I knew that was him. I've been trying to
I've
look at who
seen
says
that
that
name in
for
a
ages.
history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were... During his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn. But by then, it was too late.
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here. Does that mean...
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King, or a manifestation of said king himself. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of higher status. And as we know, Layla and Jur both heard the sound of a cat while escaping the ruin.
You're saying the Ibis King, one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret, is here, still helping those in need?
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Okay.
Wait, there it is! The cat! Ah! Marak went after him!
The cat's showing us the way forward. Come, let's follow.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh.
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. It looks similar to the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert yourself. Huh. The scene depicted here...
Seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought. But enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Snake venom was her self-chosen end.
Huh.
Here I leave the name. Nod-Krai.
The
Nod-Krai.
Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She's mentioned in tons of papers about the desert. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to kill him. After getting her
It's
vengeance,
Mirak?
she reigned as queen for many years, until her enemies attempted a coup, and she took her own life.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudars and Nod-Krai ended up, it might not have been a good thing. But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
Yeah. Earlier in a different part of a ruin.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask earlier. Have your memories come back, Layla? No, sorry. To be honest, nothing about this experience feels familiar.
You might do that time,
Besides,
Layla.
my focus is the stars. So I don't spend a lot of time exploring ancient ruins. Guess
True.
that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario. Stick close, alright, Layla?
We've been dendrified.
Okay.
Please tell me I'm trial. I am not a trial version. Oh no. Am I? I don't recall getting Dendro C6. I am a trial version. It's just not appearing.
Scatter!
Opening the door.
Propagate!
Propagate.
Wow. What a tall ceiling. Yeah.
I know, right?
Such a big place. It's so empty. Like no one ever lived here.
We can
Must have
change
been
that.
boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day. Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw star maps on their vaulted ceilings. Some might even make them transparent to better observe the movement of the stars. It sounds so nice. Stargazing from the wait a second. I think I see something.
Go check it out first, Paimon.
How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh, right. Flying. Duh. Alright. Sit tight, everyone. Adventurer Paimon will be right back. Okay. So, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, and a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff?
For more dirt, for better of a treasure.
Well, when you put it, come on then. Let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something
A little high up, so be careful.
Thanks. I'll stick close.
If it was that easy, why don't we just... Oregon notes. So I figured out why I got the buzzing noise. It is the fact that my controller is on charge. But yeah. What a bunch of random notes. They're permanent. No. I'll go read them in a second.
I think that's everything. These seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out.
And there are dates to them.
Let's arrange them in chronological order. Okay, now let's take a look.
As luck would have it, a previously unrecorded ruin came upon me by chance. This is proof positive that my efforts to overcome the relentless observations of the Menharantra have all been worth it. The Academia's aversion to the desert has grown to comedic proportions. The unknown is our playground, while Akasha shackles us. Those who hide behind shackles, what is it exactly that they fear? I won't be leaving this place anytime soon. Discovered a number of sites worth exploring. It'd be remiss of me not to seize this opportunity. It wouldn't be easy to tell day from night, since I'm cut off from the outside world. If I'm to avoid losing myself in the unknown, I must forget the mark message of time. Recorded this in the morning of the 10th of May. That senior scholar fell and hurt himself, typical of someone from Veritash. Always gazing skyward and never at their feet. Guessing we were hearing soon, almost being one of King Deshret's prize creations. Judging by how many of them there are around here, thankfully the injury was limited to a few scrapes and a mild desertion. I put the bone back into place, I had him lie down and rest. Well, thing will take a while, but perhaps that's not such a bad thing. Those like him who lack the skills, doing nothing might be the best contribution they can make. As I was treating him, he brought up that title topic, asking me to join the Darshan once more. Family refers medical students find safety in confining themselves to a single field. What good would that do me? It's only been a few days, but I've already made significant progress. There are numerous writings here about the Seven Pillars, each one captivating and exciting in its depth and detail. Now that the senior is no longer holding me back, I can finally work at a faster pace. Quit on the morning of the 13th of May. Yeah, the appearance of the Ibis King was a pleasant surprise. Not as pleasant as Lamar said. It's a good storytelling, but his esteem with his clearest listeners on forward. Said there are elements of his styles worth investigating and verifying. To need to find out the exit route in his current state, he can't really intervene. That I can tell is putting on a front and isn't all that friendly toward me. That's typical of people who care about their status. Since I need a bit more time, given how big this place is, I suppose we'll have to put up with it for a while longer. So it's distinguished just like a positive emotion in there, those who can't get along. In addition, saving that scene was definitely the correct decision. I nearly forgot. We're recorded at noon on the 16th of May. Why am I freeze? Yeah, my supplies have run out. Unless I wish to die here, I'll have to leave this place. But I still refuse to accept anything from Toph. People like him, when they talk about benefits and never mention the costs, are a dime a dozen of the grand desire. Of course, for anyone after me who intentionally offers. Remember this at least. Do not trust the Ibis King. Recorded on the final day. I'm gonna notice if someone else trapped here.
Maybe this person fell in by accident, like Mr. Jur and me.
Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like the Traveler, or some kind of super optimist.
An optimist, huh? Oh, I wish I could be that sort of person.
Well, you blind optimism isn't good either. Besides, you have your own strengths.
You're detailed and passionate. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every...
Well, I appreciate the comp. It's almost magical how words like that can make. I only wish that magic could last a little longer.
That's reading. I already read all this.
Looks
See? Told ya! That's what happened. And all this talk about seniors and juniors. He was a student just like you, Layla. Whew. He sure talks a big talk for a student, though. You'd think he was some kind of old scholar instead.
huh.
What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong?
No, not at all. I was just thinking, and this might sound rude, but the way this person speaks is just so...
Cold?
You notice too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but it didn't seem like it was out of kindness. More like he was looking out for his own self-interest, or thought he could get something out of it.
Zendy.
I don't know. Maybe
No, you're
I'm
right.
reading too much into
I
it.
didn't even mention his companion on the previous page.
Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention them at least once? If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away.
Well, we stuck there together, so.
Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. It makes sense from a safety perspective, too. That way, if anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able to tell them everything they needed to know.
Whoa! That's genius level thinking.
Well, I learned that from Madame Farazan, actually. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything.
Yeah, it's very stupid. Yep, thanks,
Oh,
Teach.
no. I'm just a student.
It's fine. You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Simple as that. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes behind was pretty weird. Let's keep reading.
I read this too.
Hang on. The Ibis King. So...
Never talked about the
this
Ibis King
person
before.
actually-
Sorry. Who?
I've never heard of the Ibis King. Strange.
Please, not again. Stop teasing her, Traveler. You know she was asking about Nefer. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail.
Paimon actually handles it pretty well. She mentions any of her secrets, as well as the concerns and the respect and then some.
I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeru know about King Deshret. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise retainers.
How
guiding
many
the
moons are
people
there
to
in
pursue
the
the
sky?
limits of wisdom.
How many
He also
moons
left
are
behind
in
treasures
the
for
sky?
future generations,
How many moons
which
are in
continue
the
to be relevant in nearly every research discipline.
Hmm.
And now, this message indicates this student and his senior were rescued by the Ibis King. But to think it's possible to meet him in a place like this. We don't know when these notes were written, but didn't the 7 pillars disappear a long time ago?
Something else that's odd if the Ibis King's form.
The notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not
Questions,
sure.
questions, we don't know. My supplies have run out. Unless I wish to die here, I will have to leave this place. But I still refuse to accept anything from Tarf. People like him, who only look benefits and never mention the cost, are a dime a dozen of a grand bazaar. Cost for anyone after me, falls for the temptation he offers. Remember this at least. Do not trust the Ibis King.
Oh, this is the last page. There's even a signature at the end. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was a happy ending after all.
I hope so.
Wait, but it says the Ibis King cannot be trusted.
Huh. Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar. And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist.
Paimon's words do not reflect the opinion of the group.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think Paimon raises a good point. Let's keep our guard up just in case. Alright, I think that's all the clues around here. How about we...
Beep boop.
Oh, it's Marak. That means Kave and the others should be around here, right?
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can.
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. You don't have to shout. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited, by all means, pretend I never said anything.
Yelling like this is kind of exhausting. Come on, let's head back down.
And the no, somebody got a rough on it. Oh.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
No, we didn't
Indeed.
end up anywhere. This is
Or
our
as I like
place.
to call it, the chai factor.
Uh,
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spiced to sweet brew again.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Wait, what? You've never heard that one?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great.
Well, looks
Yes,
like
Jimmy.
everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit.
Yeah, let's debrief.
That actually did bring some spice here.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but it feels like we ended up with even more questions.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This place is tied to the Ibis King in some way. Hey, Sino. You're the current representative of Hermanubis. Can you call him up for a sec?
Of course. Just let me sense his presence. Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
Why?
Jeez, Sethos. Did you set him up for that one? What are you, a two-man act?
Wow,
Sorry.
good one.
Hermanubis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? I would have liked to reminisce about old times with him.
Ah, the cat! It speaks!
Of course it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a great offense.
My apologies. Esteemed cats, sir?
Oh, this little contraption is still here.
Contraption? No, this is Marak.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? Well, I didn't mean... Well, I apologize. I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember, I would need to translate it into modern language. Ah, it's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than... And the remodeling. Quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much happier in its current form.
Miracle.
The components should have model numbers written on them. You...
this cat talks. A lot.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis...
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays cards.
I knew Marak was...
Let's see, what page was I on again?
That all went over Paimon's head.
So then the notes mentioned something being after the Ibis King of the form of cat. Hello, Foss.
Hello indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your companions. But you are all guests. It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way.
Huh. This is the scene where the traveler opens the door and everyone's behind him. Oh.
My guiding stars.
I'm gonna find out like a year has passed in the real world.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, your house sure is spacious, Lord Ibis King.
I fear it's not quite what it used to be. In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised. Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. A chubby fellow with such lovely fur. Anyway, tradition dictates that us... Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see. I fear with the passage of time, none are left.
What? So the treasure...
Treasure, you say? Not an inaccurate description.
Are you talking in ultra
Yes,
sense?
and no. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is answering a question. Not a bad deal. Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. There are 3, and no more. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? What determines truth and falsehood?
The more he talks, the less Paimon understands.
No, I got that.
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to answer 2 of the 3.
Another who understands.
Oh, so that's the event those 2 slabs are depicting.
Ah, priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring too. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking to them. No conversational skills whatsoever. Now, humans like you who stumble in here from...
Hold on! We're getting off topic. The 3 questions you just mentioned? What are they for, exactly?
Ah, that is a story that begins with King Deshret.
That's many do.
And we're in for another.
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it not? And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those days. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world such as this. So nothing went as planned. In fact, from the beginning, there were signs an outcome of... In fact, from the beginning, there were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable. Because although there were 7 pillars, one was forever absent. Al-Ahmar would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us, but the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Huh. Like a card you can never seem to draw from your deck.
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin with.
Alas, that's just who Al-Ahmar was. There was nothing we could do about that. And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But, of course, those who remain must continue to live on. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of a retainer is decided by the king, including the chance to walk away. So it was then that King Deshret had Kroko, Goti, and I locked up within Aru, where we remain to this day.
Krako.
Goti?
Yodi.
Ah, of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the Crocodile King, and Hereshef, the Goat King. And let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was the one who got accused of cheating. Chess is an exercise in patience, and that man couldn't sit still to save his life. He could never excel at that game. In fact, neither of them were good at chess.
Huh.
Even so, we played together often. And since I was always the winner, we got along quite well. What are you laughing at? Were we not good friends?
No one's laughed.
No, not you. It's Goti. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him? Ah, right. Of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only I can hear them.
What is even going on here? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words? I have half a mind to not talk at all.
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King, just discussing other things. Please, continue.
In that case...
Getting to the part about the 3 questions. Hopefully.
Ah, yes, we're all... Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose humans who could provide the correct answers to those 3 questions. The first person who caught my eye was Gudars. I asked him, what causes our rise and fall? He answered, conspiracy and betrayal, for it renders the righteous and wise unable to succeed, and thus nations fall. I found his answer quite interesting, so I bestowed upon him the power to deceive. The second human I chose was Makaira. I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? She said unto me, I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench both love and hate. I found this to be another fascinating response, so I granted her the power to be loved.
But both of them ended up...
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to this fate, or was it the power I bestowed upon them that...
Oh, that's Nefer. Oh, no, it's not. But it sounds like Nefer.
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances, so I can't answer.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this point. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules, and bring me one step closer to freedom. As for the final person, her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name.
Oh, I knew she was coming. This must have been Nefer
asked
then.
her, what determines truth and falsehood? And found her answer quite compelling, so I bestowed upon her a gift to match. As you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear the answer she gave at that time was wrong. But alas, 3 people were chosen and 3 questions were asked. So now all I can do is wait. Wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king. Until she has found the true answer to that question.
No wonder there was no 3rd stone slab then. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her in the story. Though, that might be a generous interpretation.
Well, it's not merely because her story remains unfinished. As the remaining priests of this place left, or passed on, there were none left to record the events that followed. Besides, Stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red Sands. In the sprawling desert, very few things or people even manage to leave a trace.
Huh.
But sometimes I can't help but wonder if that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question. Would I have left Aru by now?
Wait, so there was someone else?
Young man.
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but I only chose the special ones. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was rather average.
Wait, could that have been?
The author of those notes we found? The student named Zandik?
Ah, yes, I think that was his name. In
Oh?
truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure, and there did not seem to be a line he was unwilling to cross. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him. So I found myself rather relieved when he declined my gift.
Oh, he turned you down?
Yes, he said he didn't need it. I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still I could sense contempt and disdain radiating from his gaze. I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew it would not end well to get close to a man like that. So, I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave him behind, and there is no escape for you.
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of Tulatula?
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. Anyone can enter or exit this place. There are no restrictions. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind, or worse, that some other accident might befall him. So I made up an excuse to prevent Zandik from going a step too far. Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Wait, does that mean Layla's also a descendant of Tulatula?
Indeed. When
Oh.
Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go.
Is that the one that Tanari is from? One second, I need to fact check myself. No, I'm thinking of a different group.
So the person you protected could have been my ancestor.
Yes, yes. You're very welcome for that.
Could I ask another question, Lord Ibis King?
Of course. I have nothing but time, I'm afraid.
Did you also save me and a man named Jur?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle to flood into your minds. So I replaced that knowledge with simpler, repetitive information. Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind, but that should resolve itself in time.
How many moons are there in the sky?
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. I believe it had something to do with food. Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the meaning too much. As I said, young one, you are most welcome. If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it? There's only so much a cat's paw can do, so I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose.
Don't worry, that device can no longer be
Oh,
activated.
splendid! Another one bites the dust. Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little, the remnants of ages past fade into obscurity. For that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be revered. They are tools, nothing more. Disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
Oh, are you talking to the Goat King again?
No, Croco this time. He's pestering me for another game of chess. Wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me 300,000 by now. Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept count.
It appears that's something you like. Being someone unable to be defeated.
I suppose so. All right then. Time for me to extend my winning streak, and for you all to head home.
Best of luck to you.
In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will not change my fate. But that is for me to reckon with. Go on now.
I don't trust him. The Adventurers Guild.
Excuse me. Do you even know what time it is? I've harvested 3 crops of tomatoes while you've been gone.
You're exaggerating, Professor.
I'm making a point. There's a difference.
Sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor Cyrus.
A mistake. Please accept our apology.
That's what I call manners. Now, are any of you hurt?
Nope. It went way smoother than we expected, actually.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Oh my, did you luck out? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that the Ibis King has, well, let's call it a mixed record. Perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and that's why he chose to help you.
Or perhaps he just didn't have a good enough reason not to help us. See? Marak agrees.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant?
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jur, and there were some unexpected takeaways too.
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry. I've always thought of myself as just...
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been friends at some point.
to take a trip back home to see if I can find any records about that.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the...
It's fine. My advice. Oh, wait. My.
One thing at a time, Layla. Yes.
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
Huh? No, I could.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar Darshan. All I have to offer are my... Although I suppose it's not impossible.
You really don't.
Hardly. A few...
Thank you.
Of course. Now it's getting late. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after the heat of the...
Oh, there's more. When? Well, that was a struggle, crazy adventure. Not entirely sure why anything just happened might matter, but you know.
You made it back safe and sound.
Well, nothing left to do here.